What's up guys, Reefer NYC back with another video. Today we're going to do a quick update on both the tanks. We got the Waterbox and the Red Sea Reefer in the back over there. This is the beginning of November. So just a quick update, beginning of November, how the tanks are doing, what's going on, what am I using on my tank now that's new, and yeah, let's jump straight into it. Currently it's about like 40-50 degrees in New York City. So the fan doesn't need to be on. It's just chilling up there. Let's start with the freshwater tank up top. Of course, we've got the beta fish and a little tetra in there. Beta's doing really well. I do a pretty much 100% water change every 2 weeks. Surprisingly, it gets a lot of algae in the back, I guess because there's no filter in this tank. But yeah, the beta's doing well. You can see the tetra right there as well. But yeah, this tank is doing really well. We got some plants up there. They got the air plants, got some plants in the bottom too. The tank is a UNS 2-gallon tank, as you can see there, provided by Buceplant.com. We got ONF Lite in the back, which is this one right here. But yeah, this is super simple tank, low maintenance, feed it every once in a while. Do the water change every 2 weeks or so. But yeah, tank is doing really well. Highly recommend if you just want to set up a tank or have a similar tank like this. It's very easy. But yeah, let's jump straight into the saltwater tank. This is the Waterbox 55.2 Frag tank. Just want to grab this real quick to see if it makes a difference. But this is the Polyp Lab lens filter. Let me pop this on, see how that looks. Where's my lens? Lens is over there. Let's see. Yeah, we'll leave it at this for now. Also, I think it's also this orange lens that could be messing things up. So let's try to take that off and go with, I think this is just yellow. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Cool. So this is the Waterbox 55 Frag. As you can see, it's a mixed reef. Honestly, it looks like an enemy dominant. You just see bubble tip and enemies just taking over the tank. We got some frog spawns there, some SPS on the top, and SPS over here too. Put this on my Instagram. If you have extra heater suction cups, they make great individual frag racks. So if you have frags that are pretty lightweight, highly recommend if you have these lying around, extra frag rack for you. Got the bubble corals, got scroll corals, what is that? I think a lobo, I feel like that's what it is. And of course we got the Alivipora. Seems to be pissed off right now. Usually it's flowing everywhere, but it's that's how it is right now. Got my torch corals. Shout out to Reef Tide for the torch corals. Got the Recordias going on here. These are really nice, as you can see. Got one there, we got one back there. Got my clownfish damsel. There's also yellow watchman goby. There's also a royal grandma in there, and some other fish, but they're just hiding right now. But yeah, tank is doing well, no problems, no issues. What I started doing with this tank is switching over to salt. Currently, previously I was using Instant Ocean. Now I've switched over to All For Reef. Was it the classic version? And also gonna stop dosing Triton and switch over to All For Reef. So I got the big boy canister here. Gonna start dosing All For Reef. Main reason because I can't find Triton in stock anywhere. So, if I can't find Triton to stock up my dosing containers, I'm just gonna go for All For Reef and just make it myself. But yeah, that's the situation that's going on now. As you can see, this is the sump section. Got my dosers right here. So these are all gonna go, and it's all gonna be one additive, which is the All For Reef. All you gotta basically, so this doses calcium, magnesium, alkalinity, and you basically measure how much you dose based on the alkalinity that your tank consumes. So that's cool. Let's see how that works out. I'll give you updates on how this is working for my tank, any depths or positive notes on that. But yeah, it's gonna be a little test to see how that does. And yeah, fingers crossed on that. What else can I tell you about this tank? Yeah, nothing too much going on. Tank is doing well, no issues, no problems. Shout out to those who tuned into my IG Live, showed off your tanks as well. Usually I like showing off my tank and I show off your tanks during IG Live, so make sure you hit me up on Instagram whenever I do those lives. Usually pretty random, I don't have any set dates. It's just when I feel bored, I just want to jump on and talk to you guys. And there's my royal grandma in the back right there. But yeah, that's it for this tank. If you have any comments, any questions, let me know. I can answer them for you. I think this is important. We got my 2 return nozzles up there. Those are the random flow generators on top. And yeah, here's the side view. Here's the view that I have when I'm working. It's really cool. And this is the view of when you first step into the apartment. All right, now let's jump to the water. No, it isn't the water box. Jump to the Red Sea Reefer 250. I believe it's a 65-gallon tank. As you can see, got my tangs, got my wrasses in there. Added a new purple tang to deal with some algae, which I have seen pick at the algae, but hasn't really demolished it, which is fine. It's okay. We'll deal with the algae in a bit. I still have cyano in this tank, which is unfortunate after all the mess that we try to do to eradicate that, but it's still in there. So what I usually do is I'll try to suck up as much cyano into a filter sock and then let it go from there. So I usually do that about once every 2 weeks if it gets really bad. So let's say this builds up of all cyano, I just put it into a filter sock in a sump, and there it goes. But yeah, let me go jump into this tank of what's happening. So my anemone split. So there was one over there. It's probably just hiding in the rockwork somewhere, but it's split. Now I have an extra one. So you guys, and anyone in New York, sell it to you guys for real cheap. Just let me know. Maybe I'll still have it by the time you DM me. But that guy keeps escaping from this little container, so I had to buy a quarantine little setup for this guy. But yeah, I need to get him out of this tank as soon as possible. I just don't like the look of it in my tank, honestly. But yeah, corals are doing well. The torches have been really big on here. So same for this tank. I used to use Fritz Blue Box salt, but now I did away with all this. I'm just gonna go 1 salt for both tanks. So going with Tropic Marine as well for this tank. I did 1 water change so far, and the corals reacted pretty well. So pretty happy about that. What else can I say? So all the Euphilia, torches, hammers, frog spawns are doing really well in this tank. The Ghani is doing really well. I gotta start putting in some more SPS in this tank just to test it out, see how it does. I have some on top, but these are pretty easy, so I'm not too worried about that. So I want to get into more complex SPS and see how those do in this tank, especially since the crash. So hopefully this tank is a bit more stable where I can start adding more SPS in here. Yeah, what else can I tell you? So I got the torches there, I got my Antheus, the blue tang, the purple tang, more torches on the bottom, got the green frog spawns, yellow hammer, polyps, zoas, pallies, got a green Ghani up there, got my blue mushrooms. Let me take this off real quick. I like this better. Okay. So yeah, tank is doing well. Nothing too crazy. Honestly, I want to upgrade this tank so that it extends. It's over there. Wife will probably kill me, but I think it'll look real nice. Here's the current look, how it looks. Guys, let me know in the comment section, what should I do? Should I upgrade to a 4-foot tank? I believe this is 36 right now. So another foot, maybe cuts it off right there, and I shift everything over. Or should I just leave it as is? I definitely want to figure out the next plan for this tank. But yeah, this is the current situation. Yeah, let me know in the comment section what I should do next for this tank. Should I break it down and just have one tank? Should I break it down and put a bigger tank, or maybe a cube over there, or a peninsula? Don't know. Gotta figure it out. Definitely looking for your comments to see what I should do next. But as you can see, some of these corals are like really just huge. Like this toadstool is ridiculous. Basically takes up the side of the tank. That green Nephthya is crazy big as well. Yeah, I definitely want, I feel like I want more room, but also it's gonna be a lot more weight on these floors, which I don't know the weight limit of these floors in New York City. So the dilemmas of being a reefer, always wanting to upgrade. But yeah, guys, if you have any comments, any questions, let me know. Appreciate all your love and support. Definitely follow me on Instagram at reefer_NYC. Catch me on Instagram Live, the Instagram stories. Definitely love when you guys get involved, leaving comments and questions, and joining the lives as well. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I'll see you around. Peace.